Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you to my 10 subscribers, and if you're new here, thank you for watching this video, and please do think about subscribing perhaps, and if this video resonates with you or you think it will resonate with somebody else, please feel free to share it. So let's get into this reading today, see what the energy holds for you right now. So I'm actually going to pick an oracle card first, and then I'm going to get into your runes and into the tea cards today. I was hoping to do this video outside, but there's somebody, I don't know what they're doing. It sounds like they've got a chainsaw going. So I decided to do it indoors today instead, but it is absolutely a beautiful day. So we have number 12, Rider. Movement, quick decisions and progress. This kind of reminds me of one of the knights. Now, this could be like the Knight of Swords. So I wouldn't be surprised if like the Knight of Swords comes out in this reading at some point. Now, you could be in a space right now, and I wouldn't be surprised if Rado comes out in the runes as well. There's this energy of some kind of movement happening, and perhaps a decision that you've been thinking about for some time is now something that you wholeheartedly are deciding on. So this is moving you along progressively on a path that is really uplifting for you. It's kind of pulled you out of something that you perhaps felt you might be stuck in for a long time. We have Warrior on the bottom there. I'm just going to talk about that one as well. So inner strength, clarity and presence. You're finding your strength. You're finding that you're liking yourself more and more. You're kind of enjoying who you are and what you bring to the world, what your gifts are. Yeah, commitment to yourself. You are seeing your worth now, and you're willing to sacrifice anything that doesn't align with that worth. Lagos, this energy has been riding for possibly a couple of weeks now actually, and it's very on an emotional level. There's been a lot of emotional release, I feel, around this, but it's leading to a lot of enjoyment, a lot of harmony, a lot of peacefulness as well. And Wunyo can sometimes represent like the honeymoon period of like a new relationship, that kind of thing. So it doesn't have to be a new relationship, but it can be that you are feeling this sort of excitable honeymoon period type of energy going on in your life right now. So for some of you, it could be that you perhaps starting a new job or starting a new relationship. That's kind of what it feels like to me. So let's get into your cards and just see, what is this energy talking about today for you? Okay, we have Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Now for many of you, I feel like you yourself can be a very stubborn person. I feel like, you know, if you're pushed to a point, you can be aggressive, just like any of us can be. But this is more about what you're releasing. And I feel like around this full moon, you've released perhaps somebody around you that brings this energy out in you. You've released anything that kind of makes you feel this way, or, you know, this is a part of you that it's healthy to have, but you don't like it when it surfaces. But it's made you recognise, actually, I want peace in my life, and anything that doesn't bring me peace, anything that makes me be this ram, that makes me feel stubborn, or that I have to act in an aggressive way or anything like that, it's not for you, and you don't like that. You don't want that in your life. You want peace. So for many of you, around this time, especially the past 3 days, I'm getting, you've been making changes to bring more harmony, more peace. Now, because of that, you're attracting to you some kind of opportunity. Now, it says opportunity or windfall on here. So for some of you, you've let go of something, and it's actually, you're being rewarded now with something else. So say, for instance, you let go of a job that was not serving its purpose anymore, or it was making you angry, or the people in that space were just not resonating with you, and you were feeling like, I'm being a stubborn, angry person. There's a new opportunity for you because you let go of that, and it's leading to something completely new. And what this opportunity, what I'm feeling from this, is that stubbornness that you were feeling, that kind of, you know, ready to fight kind of energy, you're not needing that anymore on this particular opportunity. It's going to bring out the best version of you. It's bringing out the best side of you that you can imagine. It does feel like very soon. If you're not already feeling that energy, you're going to be very excited. Okay, as I said that, we got not, which was unsuccessful plans. Now, something that you thought you were going to do or that was going to happen, and it's something that you are very, very closely intertwined with, it didn't work out. And it didn't work out in a way that you expected it to or that you thought it was going to. But in it not working out, that's actually what's aligned you with this opportunity. Now, this could be something to do with a woman with fair hair, a dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, grey or white hair. So that, I feel, that unsuccessful plan with somebody of this kind of description. I feel like this person has tried to keep pulling on your energy. I just heard something. My kids are in the other room and it sounded like a glass smashing. I'm pretty sure it didn't. I'm sure they're fine. But there's something about any attention is attention with this, whether it's good or bad. And somebody might be kind of coming up with ways to get your attention, but it's not in a healthy way for you, because it brings out this energy in you that is very, you don't like that. You don't like how it makes you feel. And then you feel like you're the bad person, sort of thing. Now, for some of you, you know, this could be like a mother. It doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship or anything like that. It could be a sister, but it's somebody significant in your life of that description who has lighter hair, that is kind of, you're noticing, you know, some kind of plan that you had with that person, I feel, wasn't successful, but it's for a reason. It's for a good reason. Apple, temptation will test you. Okay, so there are things that are trying to tempt you away from this opportunity that you have for your harmony, for joyfulness. But it's almost like you're determined anyway. You've already made a decision, and you've made a very quick decision. And in that movement and in that haste that you're making this decision, it's actually almost fast-tracked what you're going to get from this. It's fast-tracked what you're going to receive. It's very good energy. Okay, teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So there's somebody, I'd say a best friend here that is very close to you. I feel like they've given you some advice lately, or they've just listened to you. They've just heard you out. Maybe you shared tea with this person. I'm getting like peppermint tea, some kind of herbal tea, and you're sharing that with this person, and you've realised in yourself you're actually able to open up to this person, and they accept you for exactly who you are and where you're at in life. They don't judge you, they don't criticise you, they just hear you out and listen. And actually the advice that they give back to you, it does seem very, very relevant and good for you. I feel again that could be a lighter haired person as well. And because of these conversations you've been having with this person, with your friend, it's actually led you on a path of destiny that's like the shorter path. It's a path that this is why you're reaching that windfall, that opportunity a lot faster. It's because you're kind of taking the advice from people that you trust. You're taking that advice around you. Yeah, and what they're telling you is like there's a situation you need to get out of. There's something that is holding you back from fully embracing this windfall, fully embracing this opportunity. And that's what they're trying to discuss with you. That's what they want you to know. But there is an angel over you. Now, this could be in the form of a loved one that's passed or a spirit guide. But you do feel this spiritual guidance. It's like things are happening that you can't explain. And because of these things that are happening, you feel protected from harm. You feel like, you know, they've got your back in the spiritual realm, and they have. Now, you're going to see a candle burning in the next 5 days, you're going to be somewhere where you're going to see a candle burning. And that's going to be confirmation for you and realization that you made the right decision and you are making progress. And because of that progress, you're going to receive an opportunity that is not to be missed. I'm going to use the Llewellyn cards today, the Welsh cards. So we're going to have a little look into the cards right now and see if you have any more advice for you on this particular situation. Because for some of you, it's like you needed the go ahead. You needed to know that this is the right decision for you. Because you've been in this, Spirit says and sees you have been holding back. You've been in some kind of defensive energy here, and you've had to kind of hold back because of fear of this sort of stubbornness or aggression coming out. You've had to really know and understand what it is that you're thinking and what you're feeling and how you want things to be. And you're going through a period right now of surrender. You're kind of surrendering to something that's been kind of an open door, some kind of decision that you could have made but didn't make for some reason. Yeah, you've been holding back just a little, and it's like the Spirit is kind of like saying, you know, you don't need to hold back anymore. And you have over the past 3 days started to open up more and more, and you're feeling comfortable in that. You are feeling very, very comfortable in that. Wow, there's some kind of union going on here. And again, there's that full moon in the background. This full moon has been very, very prominent for you in this path, in making this decision. There's something that has shown you real friendship, perhaps even union, loyalty. See, the 3 of Cups is like the 2 of Cups, which is about union, and the 3rd cup is like spirit. It's divine timing. This, everything that's happening for you, that's happened around this full moon, has all been like divinely guided in timing to this point. It wouldn't have worked before. It wouldn't have worked after. It had to be right now at this point. You may be feeling a little bit of grief over something that you're letting go of. But don't forget, there's that 2 of Cups again in the background. Yeah? In releasing this, in letting go of this, yes, grieve over it. Feel the feel from it. But don't forget, you've got this right there. And it's always there. It's behind you. But all you have to do is turn around and face it. All you have to do is see it. What other advice do we have for you? You're a very strong person, and I feel like you've been through a lot of ups and downs throughout your life. But right now, you're coming to a phase where things are going to be easier for you, and you didn't think that that could happen for you, but it is. Now we've got the Queen of Wands here, so there's a lot of determination and success with this, but I had a feeling that this kind of came out in the reverse. So there's an energy that you might be holding back in some respects because of expectation, or you're feeling that there's some kind of expectation on you to do something or be a certain way, and you're not fully committed to that, or you're not feeling that's how you want things to be. So I'm putting the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands in the upright position, because this is asking you to embrace your passion, embrace the confidence within you, to live in the present moment, be what you need to be right now for you. The summertime significant with this. I can see the sunflower in the background there. So sunflowers might be significant as well as a flower that represents something to you, that means something to you. There's a lot to do with, like sunflowers, they follow the sun, don't they? So it's keep following the path that leads to the most joyfulness and inspiration. I did say about the Knight of Swords, didn't I? And there they are on the bottom. It's so close to this. It just looks so much similar. You know, you've already made this decision, I feel. You just wanted clarity or confirmation, and this video is bringing that for you. If you ever had any doubts about this decision that you're making, the movement that you've chosen, Don't doubt it. You chose it for a reason. You know, you're sick of feeling wounded. You're sick of feeling like everything's a struggle, or that you can't move forward, that you're constantly having to pick yourself back up again, or there's disappointment in situations or with people. You're sick of that now. You're done. And 9 is a number of completion. You've completed a cycle here to do with that. And now you are ready to take on board the teachings from the lessons that you've learned. But you are actually moving into a space of being able to teach others. You have a lot of experience. You have a lot of knowledge. And for many of you, I can see you actually starting to write a book of some form, or like a journal, which you may decide you want to go and publish. You are leaving some kind of legacy with this. It's, for some of you, it's definitely writing down your experiences for other people to help them. But it's not in a place of trying to convince anybody of, I know everything. It's more from a place of like, I've had these experiences and I know that my experiences are helping others. There's things that you say sometimes, I feel, to people, and they take it on board. They listen to you, they hear you, and they understand you. We have the 10 of Pentacles, another one about like long-term investment and commitment. So you're moving into this space. This opportunity that you've got is going to lead to a lot of stability, harmony, excitement. You know, there's a real joyfulness coming here. And maybe if you heard it here first, you need to get writing. You need to get yourself doing that. And this time next year, you are going to be in a very stable position. Not saying you won't be before that point, but definitely as a pointer, by next October, you're going to be looking back and thinking like, wow, how did I get here? How did I do that? That sounds like that Talking Heads song, doesn't it? Maybe that represents something to you as well. Follow your intuition. Okay, don't let your judgments be clouded by anything that anybody else says. Try not to punish yourself is another one that's coming through. And make sure that you are just guided by your instinct as to what is good for you and what isn't good for you. For some of you, I feel like you are quite reclusive as a person anyway. Like, you like to spend time on your own. You're also very, outgoing. You do like to see other people as well. But you really do value your space and time. But it's in that space and time, I see you creating something that is going to be very beneficial to other people. You just got to watch that feeling of like, oh, I could never do that. Or it's like a mentality of, I could never earn much, or I could never have this, or I could never have that. But we have the 4 of Wands here, which is all about that stability, freedom, celebration. This is like a card that really celebrates achievement and that stability. So for some of you, this could be signalling, if you are entering into a new relationship, this could be moving into something really solid. So like the next step in that relationship, so that could be engagement or marriage. And for others of you, this is you really committing to an idea, an aspiration, and putting that solid foundation down to create like a financial freedom, basically. There's so much change happening in your world at this time, and you're probably feeling it. For some of you, you might be getting headaches, or you might be seeing visions, or you may be having migraines, that kind of thing, and you're getting sort of colours, patterns, things like that. So just make sure that you are getting enough rest. You might be needing more rest than normal at this time. But there's this feeling that you worry about the judgment of others and what they're thinking or what they're feeling. You don't always trust those that are around you. Like, you just watch that energy, that you're not pushing people away through observing them, thinking that they're trying to harm you in any way, or that they're trying to pull one over on you, because that can make you kind of step back into your own space. And right now, it's good to really celebrate those that are around you. There is triumph. You are moving into the spotlight. You're moving into a space in your life where you are really going to be recognised and seen for your gifts and for the things that you bring. But you have to really recognize these gifts within yourself and bring them forward. Okay. Find that inner strength, that clarity, and that presence. Okay. Be present. Show up. Show what you've got. Show who you are. Stop looking at yourself from the versions of yourself that you feel other people think you should be. You don't need to do that. You do not need to do that anymore. Bring yourself out. This movement, this progress. Okay. So I'm going to leave this reading here for you right now. If this resonates with you and you would like a personalised reading, then please do get in touch. My details are down in the description box. If you would like, I can answer 1 or 2 question readings for £10. Sorry, 2 question readings for £10 at the moment. So if you just wanted a quick answer to something that's on your mind right now, and if it's relevant to this particular video, do let me know and we can get that done for you today. I'll also be going live on TikTok a little bit later tonight at 9 PM UK time. So if you are about, please do come and join me. You will get a rune and a tarot card if I'm drawn to you, and if you get in there quick enough, and yeah, get some information for you. I hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll speak to you soon.